plaintiff, April Thomas, was married to the defendant, and she claims a couple of years ago their son passed away after he drowned. April says she planned her son's funeral, but the defendant refused to contribute, so she's suing. Defendant Larry Davis insists he has contributed to his son's funeral expenses, and therefore he has no idea why he's being sued. Larry wishes he could have contributed more, but he says he's on a fixed income, and there's only so much he can do.
Tell me what happened.
In early of '08, my son he got with his girlfriend, and they was together a couple months and stayed with me, but then they decided that he wanted to live with his dad, so he went to live with his dad. Then he went to live with his sister a couple months, and then his girlfriend, she OD'd on drugs and drinking, and she went to the hospital, and they took her from the hospital. I guess her parents come and got her and took her back to Iowa. The 1st of '08, he went out there to Iowa, and they was living together out there, and apparently they had went swimming, and he had went with it and drowned.
So sorry to hear that.
I've got a picture of him.
That's the worst thing to happen to parents, in my opinion. Sorry to hear that. And today you have to sue his father.
Yes. When we went to the funeral home on the 27th to set up the arrangements, right then he knew, because the funeral director told us both, that we're both responsible. And here's a statement to that effect.
How much was the total amount?
Here, I got that too. And now it's in collections hands because the remaining balance has not been paid.
Let me see. What do you have to say, sir?
Okay. The money that was gathered on the funeral, she says that was her part that was paid. I don't believe that. The money, if there was collections, so many hundreds of dollars made, they should have been put down there, then split in two. I don't believe it has been. They could never show me no difference. And then we're here, and I'm getting sued. I've done paid her brother $1,200 for the opening the ground. I've done paid her some money toward the funeral bill. I'm on fixed income. I can only do so much.
How old are you?
I'm 51.
51.
And I've had my back broke.
Okay. How'd you break your back?
I fell, and I've had to have surgery on my back.
Okay. Well, we have to start with the agreement.
There was no agreement. When I was at the funeral home.
Okay, you say there was no agreement. What do you think would be fair?
I would pay my half.
Okay. So
Put
why are
out
we
the
here?
money.
Why are we here then?
I don't know. She filed against me.
She's saying because you won't pay your half.
I don't have it yet.
Okay. So,
I get it once a month.
Okay. So you would pay some, even if it's 50 or 100, whatever it is, you would be willing to pay something.
Yes, I have told her
Ma'am,
that.
has he told you that?
I've given her $240.
I have tried to work with him. I've sat down with him. My daughter's a witness to this.
And what has he
I've sat
said?
down we set the payments at $230 a month for 7 months. I got a $230 out of him, and then I got $100 out of him, and that was it.
How much is your check, sir?
$540.
Yeah, ma'am, that's nearly half of his check.
I'm giving everything I can
He's
give.
out here working under the
I'm
table
not.
too.
I certainly agree, and he states so himself that he should bear half the responsibility. He says that. He says he's willing to do it, and he's given how much thus far?
$330 in a year.
Toward the entire amount, ma'am.
For the entire amount, I've only counted up, which I've got the receipts. It was like $900.
From him?
Yes.
All right. And how long has he been on a fixed income?
A long time.
Okay. So where would he have gotten the money?
I mean, Your Honor, I didn't have the money. My family helped me.
I understand. If he didn't have anybody to help, where would he get the money?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I asked him even to make 115, make half of the 230. I tried to work with it.
What did he
but
say to that?
He gets an attitude with me and talks to me crazy, so, there's no sense in going back
you
around
want to say
it.
something?
Yes.
Stand up. State your name.
My name's Michelle Davis. I'm the daughter of both of them. The 230 was the amount that came up by the lawyer that contacted my mother, not my mom. So, therefore, that's the only thing my mom could do when she was talking to him. That was the only agreement that the lawyer would come up with.
All right. Did your witness want to speak?
I don't know.
Yes, sir.
State your name.
Kathy Durbin.
What do you want to tell me? You don't have to get up. It seems like it's be a struggle for you. Go ahead.
Okay, Miss Thomas's brother, Eddie Durbin, comes by my house about every other week. He has frequently been telling me that there was donations taken at the time of the incident of my nephew, going towards the funeral. According to what Eddie had been telling me,
What are you getting to, ma'am? Because hold on, ma'am. Hold on. I'm not going to allow you to inflict any emotional distress here. Are you about to suggest that she has received enough money to pay?
no, sir.
So what is it you're here to tell me?
The only thing I'm trying to get you to understand from me is that they should have got together. It all should have been worked out. And it's really sad that it had to come to this.
Okay, I agree. How much can you pay a month? Can you pay $100 a month?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
The thing of it is, the money that I paid her brother, that was for opening the ground. It was $1,200. And then I paid her some money. And I mean, that's all the money I had.
Okay.
A lot of that money I had to borrow
You
from
say
another
you paid
man.
$900
Altogether, yeah.
approximately?
Approximately,
I'm going to give
yeah.
him credit for $1,200, ma'am. He seems sincere. He just sincerely can't afford it, ma'am. And I'm sorry to hear certainly what happened. That is the worst tragedy that you all could face. But
Your Honor.
he has agreed to pay 20% of his income. And his income is very, very small, $500 a month. That's $6,000 a year. And he's willing to pay $1,200 of that.
I live with my brother right now, and I don't have no money to live anywhere else. So I'm doing what I can do.
I think $100 a month is sufficient in terms of your affordability. I'm going to grant you your judgment, ma'am. $2,397. However, I'm going to hold it in abeyance to see if he'll keep his word. And if he fails to do that, then I'm going to grant you an immediate judgment. And people think that there's a law that totally prohibits, for example, child support payments. Just because a parent is on disability or on some other type of monthly compensation, that doesn't mean automatically you're exempt from paying child support. That's up to the judge, and the judge weighs many factors, because folks can't get out here and have as many babies as they want to and then say, oh, I'm not able to work, I'll have my own Social Security. Well, because people get on SSI. I think the Clinton administration stopped it a little, but drug addicts seek and obtain SSI because of their drug addiction. And they go and they're able to qualify for disability. And what is your disability? I'm hooked on crack. Yeah, that's absolutely.
Yeah.
And if you stop living such a bougie life, you know some people like that. You gotta come down to the neighborhood. Come to the neighborhood, dog. See how us real people have to live.
Judge Mathis,
Yes, ma'am.
I got a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, that one letter I gave you was because it's already in collections.
Okay.
So I didn't know if you.
We're going to make sure you're able to pay this off. And he's going to live up to his responsibility, and that is $100 a month. But we're going to make sure it's paid. All right? Have a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff. Keep you in my prayers.
I'm going to do what I can do, but I can't do any more than that. I mean, if you can't live with that, I don't know what to tell you.
And I would like.
I have nothing to say to you. Nothing.
I would like to say that hopefully all of this gets worked out.
Not as long as you got your nose in
of
it.
it will be satisfied and let
I'm done.
my nephew rest in peace.